Hey guys, welcome back to Explore with Kojo. Today, we are doing something interesting here in Warsaw. We are getting on this cruise right here, and we're taking a whole entire tour around Warsaw at the Vistula. So I'm gonna show you guys around, show you what the experience is really like, get some cool clips as the trip is around an hour and a half long, which is very long. And FYI, I am terrified of boats, but we will see how this experience is going to partake. So yeah, let's go. And so the journey begins. As I mentioned earlier, boats aren't really my comfort zone, but I've mustered up the courage to give this a shot. So come along with me as I step onto the boat and see where this adventure takes us. I finally step onto the boat, only to realize this isn't the one we'll actually be cruising the Vistula on. But you know what? I'm excited nonetheless. Alright guys, so basically I just got onto the meeting area because apparently there are no bathrooms on the actual boat. So I was kind of advised to use the bathroom here before getting on. There's a restaurant upstairs. So I'm not sure if you can make it. The lady said that you can make it before the actual cruise, so you can go up to the restaurant and go eat, or you can come after as well and you have this whole seating area. So we'll see how it goes. I was asked to wait until 3 p.m. which is my reservation at, and the ticket costs 60 zloty for an adult and 30 for a child. So we're gonna see how it goes today, and yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. There's the actual boat coming in now, and you can see some passengers already getting off. A few of them look pretty excited. I'm sure they had a great time exploring the river. Let's see how it goes. As I sit here on the boat, floating down the Vistula, I can't help but see Warsaw in a new light, even after all these years. The river is calm, with the sunlight dancing on the water, making everything feel a bit more magical than usual. It's one of those perfect Warsaw days, where the sky is a brilliant blue, just a few clouds here and there, and the air is warm, but not too hot. Alright guys, so the boat ride has actually just began, and we are currently on the Vistula, so on the main area where we're at, and we're going straight ahead. We'll see where we're gonna go. We're gonna see some views of the old town, and it's very peaceful at the moment. It's very quiet. Everybody went up to the upstairs section, and I went here in the lower end just to see all the first person perspective, and as you can see, we're pretty close. I would say it's very peaceful. It's very quiet, it's very relaxing, I would say. I think it's a nice place for families to come and chill and have a nice, seating area. And yeah, let's see where we're gonna go. Up ahead, I can see the riverside is buzzing with life. There are colorful boats docked along the piers, and I can see a few spots that look like little cafes, places I've probably walked by a dozen times, but never really noticed from this angle. The grassy slope leading from the river is dotted with trees, and the area just feels alive, like everyone's out to enjoy the day. As you can see there, right there, we have the Polish stadium here, the Warsaw Stadium. Pretty amazing, up close and personal. We don't have to exactly be from the standpoint where we're usually at, but yeah, see? Ooh. I think it's definitely worth it for people that want to just like check out the they're going quick on that boat right there. But look, there's this little beach here. But anyways, what I was saying is I think this is great. Here are the waves. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, we got waves, you guys. We got waves. Anyways, I think it's really nice for tourists that want to really check it out, check out Warsaw, check out the Vistula, see it from a different perspective and not from such far away. And also, if you really enjoy boats, I think this is amazing. It's like a nice thing to do in the morning, you know, kind of freshen up your mind, start off your day well, have a nice boat ride, and I think it's honestly pretty worth it in my opinion. But we're gonna see how far we're gonna go, what we're going to see, and what the tour really holds. So let's see. As we drift along, I spot one of the familiar bridges up ahead. I've crossed that bridge more times than I can count, but from down here, it looks different, more imposing, but also kind of beautiful in its own way. The mix of old, sturdy arches with the newer, more modern railings really captures what Warsaw is all about, this blend of history and progress. And just beyond it, there's a tower I recognize, standing tall as always, a small but steady part of the city's skyline. It's funny how, after living here for years, you think you've seen it all, but then you take a boat ride on a sunny day, and suddenly, the city feels fresh and new again. There's something about being on the water that gives you a different perspective, like you're seeing Warsaw for the first time. And honestly, it's making me fall in love with this city all over again. There was some heated argument between a guy on a boat and our crews. He was saying, the guy on the boat was saying like to the captain, he was like, "Oh, come closer, come closer." And the captain was like, "This is the route that I'm supposed to take. Like, I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry." Look, many people take their boats out here and they also go fishing. You can see this gentleman right here. He's fishing for a little bit, so it seems it's very peaceful. It's very nice, and I think many people that go on this cruise are here to just relax, take in the water, and have a nice time and start their day well. So I think it's very nice. As we cruise along the Vistula River, you might notice that the water has a brownish tint. This is completely natural and something you'll see in many large rivers, especially those that flow through diverse landscapes like the Vistula. The color comes from the river carrying a lot of sediment and silt, basically tiny particles of soil, clay, and organic material that get washed into the water from the land around it. When it rains heavily or when snow melts, even more of the sediment flows into the river, giving the water that brownish color. Another thing to keep in mind is that the Vistula is a very active river. It's constantly moving, and that movement stirs up even more sediment from the riverbed. So, what we're seeing is a mix of natural minerals, soil, and organic material, all blending together as the river flows. It might not look crystal clear, but this is actually pretty common for a major river like the Vistula. It's all part of the natural process, and it doesn't take away from the beauty and significance of the river. In fact, this sediment is what makes the surrounding land so fertile and has been a crucial part of Warsaw's landscape for centuries. So, while the water might look brown, it's just a sign of healthy, dynamic river doing what rivers do best, carrying the life of the land from one place to another. Enjoy the ride and the unique perspective it offers of this amazing city. Now we actually turned, so I'm not sure what direction we're actually going in, but we are actually going back the same way, back to where the stadium was. So I'm not sure the route that we're taking, but I'm pretty sure the direction that we're going in that way is where the old town is at. So I think we're going to have a pretty nice view of the old town. I think we just went there to get some like standard views, so then we don't have to go back and forth, obviously. But as you can see along the Vistula, there are so many like small beaches. I don't know if you call them beaches or like little areas where people come and usually tan or take a little, like, not swim exactly in the Vistula because the water it's not really clean, so I don't think you can really swim in that. But I would definitely, I think people like you know put in their feet a little bit, try to cool off or tan a bit, and I think it's pretty relaxing. It's pretty relaxing. The sun is out today, it's shining, so yeah, many people are just here taking in the sun, and the peacefulness of it. So yeah, let's see where we go off now. Personally speaking, I would say that this boat ride is definitely not centered around like a very entertainment standpoint. It's more of like a tour, just like a peaceful tour, I would say. It's nothing very crazy either. Something very calm, relaxing, where you want to start off your day on a right foot, then you would definitely come on this little boat ride. In terms of learning the Polish, I guess, like, culture, I don't know, by showing music, I guess you just want to learn the Polish culture, I would definitely not recommend this, as it isn't very centered around the Polish culture, just more on the basis of a tour on a boat around through the Vistula. So that's what I would definitely say. We're coming closer to the old town, so maybe things will change, I'm not too sure, but at the moment that's what it's centered around. And getting in the heat, getting in the sun, and I guess like taking in the views as well. So it's very calming, it's very relaxing, something to do with family, friends, as most people here are with their family and I'm here alone. So I would definitely say it's something in the entertainment district of chilling with your family and your friends for sure. But yeah. And there is the old town, you guys. We have made it finally. We're a little bit from a further perspective, obviously. But yeah, we finally made it. Upstairs, honestly, it's very windy, so I prefer being downstairs actually. It's less windy. The boat is a little bit going slower now than before, so you know, we're taking in all the views, slowly going across the old town. And yeah, it's a very peaceful ride, very peaceful ride. I think we're making our way back now actually, so we're gonna see. And yeah, let's see what else, where else this boat is gonna take us, because I'm honestly curious. We're now passing by one of the most iconic and historic areas of Warsaw, Old Town, or Stare Miasto, as it's called in Polish. This part of the city is truly special, not just for its beauty, but for its incredible history. Old Town is the oldest part of Warsaw, with its origins dating back to the 13th century. What you're seeing now are beautifully restored buildings that stand as a testament to the resilience of the city. During World War II, Warsaw's Old Town was almost completely destroyed, but after the war, it was meticulously rebuilt to look just as it did before, using as much of the original materials as possible. It's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for this remarkable reconstruction effort. From here on the river, you can see the distinctive red roofs and spires that make Old Town so picturesque. The royal castle with its striking clock tower stands proudly overlooking the river. This castle has seen centuries of Polish history, and today it's a museum where you can explore the grand halls and learn about the country's royal past. You'll also notice the city walls and the colorful facades of the town houses, which are some of the most photographed spots in the city. These buildings, with their mix of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture, give Old Town its unique charm. I think we're making our way back actually, but we got a little peek of the city center. We saw the Palace of Culture for a second and a little buildings in the city center. There wasn't much views of it, but we did see it. We got a little peek of it. And I think we're making our way back now, I'm pretty sure, as we're pretty close to our loading dock. And yeah, overall, I think this trip was around, it said that it was around an hour and 30 minutes. But it was around almost an hour, less than an hour. It was around 50 minutes or so. So we got a little peek and went straight ahead from the loading dock, so past the stadium right there. So we went past the stadium, we turned, and we went past the stadium again and went the other way, and we saw a little peek of the old town and of the city center. But I will say, I think it's a very cute trip, especially for tourists. I think it's really nice for tourists to kind of get a view of the city of Warsaw without walking around a lot, but just in general, a peek of the city through the Vistula, the main river here in Warsaw. And for locals here, I think it is amazing for like a little chill, a little like I guess chill from reality. Like you get on the boat and you kind of, whoa, that boat is going crazy right there. Oh, I don't know if you guys see it. Oh, there he is. But I think it's a really nice spot for like residents here to kind of just chill and get a sense of reality, like kind of distress from work and etc, 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 and just taking the sun, taking the views, taking the water. Especially, it's very calming, it's very relaxing, and I think it's honestly worth it. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is it worth it? Is it worth the excursion? Is it worth the money? Let me know, because I'm unsure. I've lived in Warsaw for around 5 years, so I've pretty much seen everything here in Warsaw. That's why it doesn't really shock me as much. But I want to know what you guys think from a touristy perspective and not from someone that's a resident here. And I want to see what you guys think. Also, how tickets work in purchasing this cruise is that you can either pay there, like in cash, which I had no idea, or you buy it online. So it really depends on. I think it also I think it's a bit better to buy it online, since you get to pick like the set time that you want it at, because they have it, for example, for instance, they have it at like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you want to come during the sunset or during peak sunlight hours, you can really choose. It really depends, but I don't think they have it at night, I'm pretty sure. But it really depends on the time you really want and the kind of setting of the weather as well, because right now I'm here at like 3 p.m. so the sun isn't as strong, but the sun is still there. But for instance, if I would come at like 6 p.m, it would be a little bit more dull, right? Or like 12, which the sun would be insane. So it really, really, truly depends on your preferences, right? So we've reached the end of our cruise, and I have to say, it was truly lovely. These trips are such a fantastic way to spend an hour exploring Warsaw. Even with my fear of boats, I found myself enjoying every moment on the river. The scenery was breathtaking, and I had the chance to see sights that you just can't experience from land. It was a beautiful adventure that gave me a fresh perspective on the city that I've lived in for years. Anyways, I hope you guys are I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also comment down below if you would take this trip around Warsaw. And if you enjoyed this video and want more activities around Warsaw, let us know as well. So thank you guys so much for watching Explore with Kojo. I'm Julia, and I'm saying bye from Warsaw. See you.